Look, we have discussed ad nauseum wealth redistribution. We have discussed ad nauseum inheritance tax. Now, if I may, let us turn to the third spear of the Congress trident with which it plans to stab 1 billion Indians, appeasement. And let me clarify, the trident belongs not to the Hindu god Shiva, but to the Roman god Neptune, befitting Congress. Anand, right since this nation's pulse was controlled by Mahatma Gandhi, we have witnessed minority appeasement, sometimes as virtue signaling, at other times as placation of victimhood. And as always is the tragic outcome. The Hindus have suffered. From Khilafat movement to Rangila Rasool to Article 35A to reforming only Hindu practices through Hindu code bills to school curriculum to Hajj subsidy to ignoring Child Marriage Act to Shah Bano to the Waqf Act to the Places of Worship Act to the RTE Act to the Communal Violence Bill. Every single time the minority has been appeased, it has only emboldened them for further blackmail at an enormous cost for their own community. What is worse, it has made our prime ministers to go on and declare that minorities, particularly the Muslims, have the first claim to resources. Yet they continue to ride the appeasement horse and accuse Modi of communalism. Anand, I will either have a divided India or a destroyed India, had screamed Jinnah. While he managed the former, the Congress is intent upon managing the latter, because appeasement doesn't encourage welfare. Appeasement encourages warfare, and this time the Congress has yet again gone too far. Let me explain. Backward classes are grouped under category 1, most backward, category 2A, relatively more backward, category 2B, more backward, category 3A, backward, and category 3B, relatively backward. There are as many as 36 Muslim communities already that get reservations under categories 1 and 2A. And in 1995, the Devagowda government gave 4% blanket reservation to all Muslims under 2B as well. It was only in 2023 that the BJP government scrapped this 4% quota for Muslims under 2B. Matter is pending before the Supreme Court. That has stayed the BJP decision. And now the Congress government has reinstated this very quota, saying that all Muslims can avail of this quota. Thing is, as backward class commission is now protesting, why then are Muslims also placed under the other two categories? Please remember that the Supreme Court, through a 9-judge bench judgment, has fixed the upper limit of reservations to 50%, 15% for SC, 7.5% for ST, and 27.5% for the OBCs. This is separate from the 10% reservation quota for the economically weaker section. Yes, Muslim classes have previously also been included in the OBC quota in not only Karnataka, but in every state. Yes, BJP governments, two BJP governments have withstood this, that all Muslims are given reservations under 2B. But to say that every Muslim of Karnataka yet again belongs to backward class and can now avail of reservations is just bizarre and makes a mockery of the real purpose of why we have reservations in the first place. And the fact that we were all right for this for 30 years, including, as I said, two BJP governments in Karnataka. This is simply bizarre and unacceptable. I can understand Devagowda government wanted to appease the Ashrafs, and that's how brought in all Muslims under 2B. I can understand that. I can understand that the Congress government maintained the same. But please somebody tell me, why did two BJP governments also accept all Muslims under 2B? Until Bomai government scrapped it in 2023. For 30 years, including two BJP governments, were fine with it. Why?